Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I am Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Vice President Jagdip Dhankar asserts India will become the third largest economy in the world within 2 years. Northeast Students' Organization appeals to Prime Minister Narendra Modi to address escalating crisis in Bangladesh. Reserve Bank of India has asked banks to provide short-term crop loans to farmers. And India's ace grappler Vinesh Phogat disqualified from Paris Olympics for being overweight by a few grams. Now the news in detail. Vice President Jagdip Dhankar today asserted that India will become the third largest economy in the world within 2 years. He said the country has reached the fifth spot in the global economy. Speaking at the 10th National Handloom Day event organized in New Delhi today, the Vice President said the nation is on the rise and this rise is unstoppable. Advocating economic nationalism, Dhankar said it is fundamental to a country's economic growth. He said economic nationalism will help in saving foreign exchange and generating employment and entrepreneurship opportunities in the country. The Vice President said Prime Minister Narendra Modi has given the mantra vocal for local and handloom products are an important part of this drive. He urged the people to use the handloom products. He said the cooperative sector can play an instrumental role in promotion of handloom products. On the occasion, Dhankar presented Sant Kabir Awards and National Handloom Awards to handloom weavers for their outstanding contribution in the handloom sector. On the occasion of the 10th National Handloom Day, Chief Minister Neperio said, "Today we celebrate India's rich and diverse handloom heritage." He said from intricate saris to beautiful shawls, every thread tells a story of craftsmanship and culture. Rio therefore called upon all to continue to support our artisans and weavers. Northeast Students' Organization NESO, a coalition of 8 student bodies from the 7 northeastern states of India, has appealed to Prime Minister Narendra Modi to urgently address the escalating crisis in Bangladesh. In a letter addressed to Prime Minister and Union Home Minister, NESO expressed grave concerns over the potential repercussions of the ongoing turmoil in Bangladesh, which they fear could lead to a significant influx of illegal immigrants into the northeastern states. NESO, while highlighting the historical context of illegal immigration from Bangladesh, emphasized that past conflicts and civil unrest in Bangladesh have resulted in substantial migration into the northeastern region, leading to demographic changes and social tensions. Stating that geographical proximity and extensive shared borders between the northeastern states and Bangladesh, NESO pointed out the vulnerability of the region to potential illegal immigration. It therefore called for immediate intervention from the Government of India to prevent any further illegal immigration from Bangladesh and has urged the government to enhance border security measures to detect and deter illegal crossings. Further, NESO underscored the need to protect the indigenous communities of the Northeast and preserve their unique cultural and social fabrics. In view of the continuation of the modified interest subvention scheme by the centre, the Reserve Bank has asked banks to provide short-term crop loans and short-term loans for allied activities, including animal husbandry, dairy, fisheries, beekeeping, etc., up to an overall limit of 3 lakh rupees to farmers at an interest rate of 7%. In a notification, RBI said that the rate of interest subvention to leading institutions will be 1.5% for 2024-25. RBI has said that an additional interest subvention of 3% should be provided to farmers who repay loans in time. RBI has added that Aadhaar linkage would be mandatory for availing the short-term loans. Meanwhile, in order to discourage distress sale by farmers and to encourage them to store the produce in warehouses, the benefit of interest subvention under Kisan Credit Card Scheme will be available to small and marginal farmers for a further period of up to 6 months post the harvest of the crop. In an unfortunate event for India, at Paris Olympics, wrestler Vinesh Phogat was disqualified from the 50-kilogram freestyle wrestling for being overweight by a few grams after she stormed into the final bout. The Indian Olympics Association in a statement said, despite the best efforts by the team through the night, she weighed in a few grams over 50 kilograms this morning. Earlier, Vinesh Phogat had beaten world number 1 and Tokyo 2020 champion Yue Sasaki of Japan to qualify for the quarterfinals. Later in the quarterfinals, Vinesh defeated Ukraine's Oksana Livach 7-5 to secure a semi-final berth. In the penultimate bout, she went on to beat Cuba's Yusnelis Guzman Lopez to secure a medal and become the first Indian woman wrestler to reach the final at the Olympics. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in a social media post, consoled the wrestler, saying that she is a champion among champions and India's pride and an inspiration for each and every Indian. This news comes to you from Akashvani Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. The Election Commission of India has released a notification for 12 vacant seats of 9 states in the Rajya Sabha. Notification for the election will be issued on the 14th of August. Candidates can file nominations till the 21st of this month. Scrutiny of nominations will be done on 22nd of August. The last date for withdrawal of nominations is the 26th and 27th of this month. The election will be held on the 3rd of September. Governor of Nagaland, La Ganesan, has extended warm Metamnu greetings to the Yimkyung brothers and sisters as they celebrate their festival. In a message, Governor Ganesan exuded hope that this joyous occasion would bring abundant blessings, prosperity, and good health. As the community comes together to celebrate the rich cultural heritage, the governor hoped them to cherish the bonds of community and the spirit of unity. Ganesan also wished that the rituals, dances, and feast will fill their hearts with happiness and gratitude for the bountiful harvest. Chief Minister Nipirio has also extended greetings to the Yimkyung community on the occasion of Metamnu. Rio prayed that the Almighty will continue enriching our fields. The Chief Minister also wished that the festivities foster deeper familial bonds and friendship and further nurture peace and unity among all. District Administration Department of Social Welfare and Sankalp Hub for Empowerment of Women today organized a gender awareness program in observance of 100 Days Special Awareness Campaign activities for the staff of Deputy Commissioner Office WOCA at the DC's Conference Hall. ESC WOCA Rosie Sangdam opined that through this program they will be educated and also help them maintain healthy atmosphere at workplaces. Gender specialist Meritang Lotha highlighted about the functioning of District Hub for Empowerment of Women, apprised some of the schemes available for women. Advocate Thangbeni Kikon Case Worker Saki One Stop Center also dwelled on sexual harassment at workplace. And at the Subruto Cup, Nagaland's under-17 girls team won 2-0 against Air Force School, New Delhi, at the ongoing 63rd edition of the Subruto Cup 2024 Junior Girls Under-17 being played at B.R. Ambedkar Stadium in New Delhi today. Zhang Yua Konyak scored the first goal, which was later followed by an own goal, giving the Nagaland team 2-0 lead against AF School New Delhi. The first match, which the Nagaland team played on 5th of August against NCC Mizoram, ended in a goalless draw. The Nagaland team comprised of 16 players, 2 coaches, including team manager and other officials. Nagaland is paired along with NCC Mizoram, Sainik School Sambalpur and Air Force School New Delhi in Pool G. The team will be playing with Sainik School Sambalpur tomorrow. And now 20 news, here are the headlines again. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar asserts India will become the 3rd largest economy in the world within 2 years. Northeast Students' Organization appeals to Prime Minister Narendra Modi to address escalating crisis in Bangladesh. Reserve Bank of India asks banks to provide short-term crop loans to farmers. And India's ace grappler Vinesh Phogat disqualified from Paris Olympics for being overweight by a few grams. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.